Look, it's definitely been very fun to watch Johnny Depp absolutely destroy all the narratives that Amber Heard and all of her PR team and everyone else who's been on Amber Heard's side on social media. He's been just destroying every single narrative that they've put out, and it's been glorious to watch. I can't lie. It's been awesome. But now he's dismantling Amber Heard, but not only Amber Heard, her legal team. Johnny Depp is in the heads of her legal team so much that they are doing very, very idiotic, very hilarious things in the court. I'll just get right into it. Let's check out the first thing. There's going to be a few clips that I show you in this video that just shows how much Johnny Depp is in the head of these people. Like I said, not only Amber Heard and all of her supporters, all of her fans, all those weirdos on Twitter who still for some reason believe Amber Heard and also try to get Johnny Depp, his career destroyed, his life destroyed, everything. For some reason, it's like no matter, they would rather be wrong and just be on Amber Heard's side than accept the truth and try to, rectify what they've done to the man. They've taken away his career, because it's not just Amber Heard that did this. It's everyone else who's on Amber Heard's side. It's all of her supporters saying that they're going to boycott all Johnny Depp's movies and stuff like that. It's not just Amber Heard. It's everyone who's been on Amber Heard's side without doing any research. Everyone who's tried to cancel Johnny Depp without doing any research on the situation. You're at fault too. Not as much at fault as Amber Heard is, not as much as fault as everyone who is, on her legal team and on her PR team putting out those hit pieces. But you're definitely at fault too. They fired Johnny Depp not because of what Amber Heard said, but because of what the reactions from the fans was, saying that they would boycott all of his movies and stuff like that. Obviously, it couldn't have been done without Amber Heard lying, but you're still at fault. Let's check out this first clip of showing that Johnny Depp is just totally in the heads
Dr. Kipper told
of Amber Heard's legal team. As you can see, this tweet says, not Amber Heard's lawyer objecting to his own question and Johnny Depp losing it. Even poor Ben King is shocked. Like I said, Johnny Depp has been laughing at these people, even when he's on the stand, with all that pressure on him. I know that this is a tumultuous time for him, even without him being on the stand. It's just a tough time. I'm sure he had to pay a lot of money, not only to Amber Heard, but also to his legal team. This probably costed him a lot of money to do this, to have this lawsuit. And it's also just probably extremely stressful for him. But let's check this clip out real quick.
me he sustained an injury on one of his fingers.
Objection, hearsay.
Wait, you asked the question.
Oh,
Next question.
okay.
You can see just how shocked he was. Look at Johnny Depp laughing over there, and then the other guy next to him probably saying, you got to stop laughing, you got to stop laughing, it's unprofessional. But look at this guy's reaction right here. That's the funniest part to me. He's so shocked.
Dr. Kipper told me he sustained an injury on one of his fingers.
Objection, hearsay.
Wait, you asked the question.
Okay.
He literally asked a question. As the guy is answering the question, he objects to his own question. And yeah, it's and then Johnny Depp's reaction is gold right here in the corner.
Next question.
Okay, you said he sustained an injury.
He's been laughing at these guys' faces this entire trial, especially when he's on the stand. And also, I'll show you a clip in 1 second, but he's also getting reaction from the jury. People are laughing in the jury, people are laughing in the courtroom at stuff that he's saying, at the answers that he's giving to the questions that he's being asked by the other lawyers. It's pretty hilarious. And even Amber Heard is laughing at some of the answers that Johnny Depp is giving. It's like she's not even that invested in her side winning anymore. She understands that she's lost, and she's just kind of, having fun with it. And it's going to suck for her whenever she loses, but as of right now, she's kind of just like, this is funny, man. It's objectively funny, and it really, really is. It's hilarious what's going on with this case. Let's check out this other clip that I have. This one's also equally as funny. Depp's cross-examination wraps up with rehash of text audio clips. Actually, yeah, this is a clip, but I'm not going to play this entire thing. A couple things that he says in here are really funny. I couldn't find just the straight up clip from whenever I was watching the trial, but I will fill in some gaps that this article leaves because I think that they might be on Amber Heard's side just a little bit. There was some very funny interactions between Johnny Depp and the lawyer that's asking the questions, and they kind of left it out in this clip, but there are still some very funny moments in this clip. Let's check it out.
The jury news articles that they said had damaged Depp's career.
Entitled, Apparently Drunk Johnny Depp Cut Off at Hollywood Film Awards Ceremony.
Well before the December.
So pretty much right before that moment, he had asked Johnny Depp to look at these articles. He printed out a bunch of articles, a bunch of hit pieces that were written about Johnny Depp. And, none of these are confirmed, obviously. You can't confirm any of these. They all say reportedly and apparently and stuff like that. So Johnny Depp just gets on the stand and he's looking at the articles and he says, yeah, these are all hit pieces that are created by Amber Heard's legal team. And that is what it is, So he just straight up says that immediately. And then whenever he says that one, whenever he reads that headline saying he's apparently drunk, cut off a award ceremony, Johnny Depp's just like, yeah, apparently. Nobody knows if I was actually drunk or not. There's no way for you to know. So it's kind of pointless to even ask the question.
2018 opinion piece in the Washington Post in which Heard said she was a survivor of domestic abuse.
The next article, also from May 10th, 2017, a year and a half before the op-ed was published, says Johnny Depp reportedly drank heavily and was constantly late on the new Pirates movie set. Did I read that right?
You did, reportedly.
The next
These are
article,
all hit
also
pieces.
from May
These are
10th,
drags,
2017.
sir.
Mr.
This is a
Depp,
pathetic attempt.
Mr. Depp, please just respond to the question that I'm asking you.
See, he's acting like he's asking him questions. The only question that he's asking him is, did I read that correctly? He's just reading out these headlines to try to make Johnny Depp look bad in the court, but it's not working because Johnny Depp, he sees right through it. It's weird how a lot of these people, and it's great to watch, but it's crazy how a lot of these people who are getting on the stand in these cases, in these court cases that have been happening, it seems like a lot lately, where finally these people are being brought to justice that are straight up lying on people's names. And I'm not going to bring up the other court cases, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. And whenever these people get on the stand, like Johnny Depp and like these other people, they see right through the questions and the stuff that the lawyers are trying to place on them to make them look bad in front of the jury. Johnny Depp sees right through it. And he's like, you're not asking me any questions. All you're asking me is, did I read that headline properly? Yeah, you did. But it still doesn't make the headline correct. It's still a hit piece. And that's exactly what he says. It's hearsay. It's there's no way for you to know because you weren't there. So how are you writing these opinion pieces? He literally calls it an opinion piece. How are you writing these apparently, these reportedly articles? They mean nothing.
What's your
The next
question,
question,
Mr.
the next
He even says,
document.
what's your question?
Depp
There
said
is no
he
question.
never struck Heard or any woman.
The only person that I have ever abused in my life is myself.
He said Heard's allegations cost him everything. Depp was dropped from the Fantastic Beasts film franchise, and a new Pirates of the Caribbean movie was put on hold. On Monday, Depp said Disney presumed he was guilty until proven innocent, adding that he planned to continue with Pirates of the Caribbean until it was time to stop.
Captain Jack Sparrow was a character that I had built from the ground up. My feeling was that
That's 100% true, man. Not only was Johnny Depp, and I mean, this is for me personally, you can let me know in the comments what you think about this statement, but not only was Johnny Depp the character of Jack Sparrow, he was, in my opinion, the backbone of the entire Pirates franchise. Without Johnny Depp playing Jack Sparrow, the Pirates franchise is nothing. He was the entirety of Pirates of the Caribbean in my eyes. So he definitely did build that character from the ground up. He also built the franchise from the ground up in my eyes. So like I said, let me know in the comments if you agree with that, if you disagree with that. We can discuss that. But I just love how he's on the stand, and in the moments where he needs to be serious, he's very serious in answering the questions. He's very serious in making the claims and setting the narrative straight, telling the truth on the stand, but also in the moments where he's asked ridiculous questions, also in the moments where he can see comedy in the situation, he lets it be known that this is so ridiculous that I'm allowed to laugh at it and you're allowed to laugh at it too, because there's no way that this happened. I love that he's so good at that stuff, and I think that's definitely going to work in his favor, because I don't think they show it in this clip, but in one of the answers that he gives, I believe it's the lawyer is asking him the questions about the articles, and he says that Johnny Depp's friends and family were worried about him. And Johnny Depp is just straight up like, how did they know? Reportedly, but how did they know? There's no way for them to know. And then you can hear some chuckles from the background, and Johnny Depp even starts laughing a little bit on the stand. Let me know what you guys think about the whole situation. What do you think about the meltdown from Amber Heard's legal team? They're objecting to their own questions. Johnny Depp just straight up laughing in their face. It's obvious that he's in their heads because they have nothing on him, and they have so much on Amber Heard. So let me know what you guys think in the comments about the whole situation. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. If you want to follow me on Twitter, the links to that will be in the description as well. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope to see you in the next one.